And on to our top focus this morning, well, Arun Jaitley has responded to Congress's attack. He has called Congress's remarks another case of ignorance. In fact, Jaitley has asked the Congress to respond to facts. Two tweets that Arun Jaitley has put out in response to Randeep Surjewala, which read, and I quote, "Surely the journey from India being part of the Fragile Five and policy paralysis to the world's fastest growing economy could not be a result of economic mismanagement, another case of ignorance." In another tweet, he writes, "This is a political discourse. Abuse is not the answer. Please respond to the facts." So Arun Jaitley hitting out at the Congress, asking them to speak only on the basis of facts and not make unnecessary quotes or just try and find an opportunity to blame the government. We have been seeing increasing attacks by the finance minister. In fact, earlier on, he wrote a blog where he slammed Rahul Gandhi and said that wisdom cannot be inherited. And now this is the latest coming in from Arun Jaitley, where it is a strong use of words against Randeep Surjewala, asking the Congress to not just make statements but respond on the basis of facts. Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor, will be joining us in a short while from now to actually put that story into context for us. But for now, this is the story we are breaking here on Republic TV. Scathing attacks coming in from both sides, and the latest, of course, the upper hand being with Arun Jaitley, who has countered the Congress, asking them to respond on facts and not make quotes without stating facts. Two tweets that he's put out in response to Randeep Surjewala, and they read, "Surely the journey from India being part of the Fragile Five and policy paralysis to the world's fastest growing economy could not be a result of economic mismanagement. This is another case of ignorance." So Arun Jaitley here through this tweet highlighting how the government and the economy in specific has been performing extremely well during the Modi government. And he also hits out at the Congress saying that they must respond on the basis of fact. Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor, joining us on the phone line. Abhishek, strong use of words, sharp attack by Arun Jaitley. Now it is time that the Congress responds to it.
Well, Suresha, the reason is that there was still unkind language used by Mr. Randeep Surjewala of the Congress party yesterday in his release, where he called Mr. Jaitley a minister without portfolio, someone who is looking for relevance, which is far removed from the fact. Mr. Arun Jaitley remains a very important leader of the BJP, and the fact remains that he is recovering from a surgery that was carried out, and despite that, every day he is making one intervention or the other in defense of his party. So Mr. Surjewala perhaps there being a little impolite in the language he used. So far as facts go, what Mr. Jaitley is referring to is what Rahul Gandhi called entrepreneurship when he mentioned Sanjeewalas as possible Coca-Cola owners and Dabawalas as possible McDonald's owners. In that context, Mr. Jaitley was putting into perspective the political debate that was engendered by Modi, making a comment in one of his interviews that someone selling pakoras is also an entrepreneur in his own right or her own right. So Mr. Jaitley is especially contributing to that debate, hitting back at the Congress party, and obviously, as I said, little impolite language used by Randeep Surjewala, and that's why this sharp attack from Mr. Jaitley.
Right, Abhishek, thank you for putting that into context for us. Of course, the story is only getting bigger, and we wait to see how the Congress now responds to it. Arun Jaitley, of course, making it very clear that respond on facts and nothing else. Thank you, Abhishek, for joining us.